Hello everybody and welcome back to the Dinosaur Revival. Now today I'm doing another educational dinosaur video, and this time on T-Rex we're going to the other end of the spectrum with Crichtonosaurus. Now, when most people think of an armored dinosaur, they think Ankylosaurus, massive body, heavy armor, a powerful clubbed tail. But today we're looking at one of its lesser known relatives, Crichtonosaurus. Smaller, more mysterious in a sense, and far less understood. Crichtonosaurus was an Ankylosaurid that lived during the early part of the Late Cretaceous period. For that species, it's roughly 100 to 90 million years ago. Its fossils were discovered in China, specifically, now forgive me for the pronunciation of this, I'm probably going to butcher it. It's specifically found in the Sunjiawan Formation. Compared to its later relatives, Crichtonosaurus was relatively modest in size, estimated to be around 4 to 6 meters long. Like other ankylosaurids, it was a low-slung quadrupedal herbivore. Its body was protected by bony armored plates, also known as osteoderms, embedded within the skin to create a defensive shield across its back and sides. However, much of what we know about Crichtonosaurus comes from extremely limited fossil material. In fact, the original fossil specimen, known as the holotype, consisted of mainly jaw fragments. That's important, but when fossil evidence is incomplete, our certainty is incomplete as well. Crichtonosaurus is classified as an ankylosaurid, a group famous for their heavy armor and, in later species, their powerful clubbed tails. But based on current fossil evidence, we do not know whether Crichtonosaurus possessed a tail club at all. There are no preserved tail bones in the original material. Without that evidence, there's no scientific confirmation they had the iconic fused club seen in later species, like the Ankylosaurus itself. This uncertainty becomes even more interesting when we consider the evolutionary timing. Crichtonosaurus lived earlier in the Late Cretaceous, and the fully developed tail club seen in more derived ankylosaurids is considered a later evolutionary feature. It is entirely possible that members of the group lack the structure, but again, we cannot confirm that in this case. To add another layer of complexity, many fossil specimens that were once assigned to Crichtonosaurus were later reclassified under a different genus, this one called Crichtonopelta. That reclassification reflects how paleontology changes over time. As new material is studied, scientists refine their understanding and adjust classifications accordingly. This means that Crichtonosaurus as a genus is based on limited and somewhat debated material, and that makes it scientifically fascinating. In popular media and video games such as Jurassic World Evolution and Jurassic World Evolution 2, likely soon to be Evolution 3, Crichtonosaurus is often depicted with a large, fully developed tail club. However, this depiction is speculative. It is an artist reconstruction based on what we know about other ankylosaurids other than direct fossil evidence. Games often standardize body plans for recognizability and gameplay balance, but in real paleontology we cannot simply assume features that have not been preserved. Entertainment fills in the blanks, science waits for the fossils.
Nothing gets past me, especially mistakes. Make sure you're paying attention to the details or you'll be hearing from me. Who am I? Dr. Henry Wu. Ah, the Crichtonosaurus. Named after the author, Michael Crichton. Famous for his stories about infectious viruses, sentient nanobots, and also a novel on ancient animals, which I quite enjoyed. This is a social dinosaur that does well in groups.
The name Crichtonosaurus itself carries a unique cultural connection, named in the honor of the late Michael Crichton, the author of Jurassic Park. Michael Crichton's 1990 novel and its later film adaptation played a major role in bringing dinosaurs back into mainstream popular culture. While many of the dinosaurs in his works were based on the scientific understanding of the late 20th century, which has since evolved. His stories have inspired global interest in paleontology. Naming a real dinosaur after him symbolizes the connection between fiction and science. It's a fascinating intersection. A real animal from over 90 million years ago, discovered through fossil evidence and named after a man who imagined bringing them back to life. Crichtonosaurus may not be the most complete or well-known ankylosaur. It may not have the dramatic tail club people expect, and its classification has been debated and revised. But that is exactly what makes it important. Paleontology is not just about the famous skeletons, it's about piecing together the fragmentary evidence, questioning assumptions, and refining our understanding of evolutionary history. Crichtonosaurus reminds us that even incomplete fossils contribute to the bigger picture, and sometimes the lesser known dinosaurs tell the most interesting stories. Now, that is going to be all from me, and I'll catch you all on the other side.